Welcome back to Snowflake Admin Tutorial Series. This is day 3, and today we will dive into one of the most important topics for admins, that is roles and access management in Snowflake. If you are following along by now, you should have your Snowflake account created. Today we will learn how to manage users, assign roles, and control permissions in Snowflake. Today we're going to learn how to manage users, assign roles, and control permissions in Snowflake. So just to highlight what you will learn today, let me get the text box here. Okay. Overview of Snowflake UI, first point. Then what is virtual warehouse? How to create? What are the sizes and consumption? I would say credit consumption. Okay. Then what are the roles? We'll do demo. Default roles available. We'll create users and roles. Will grant or revoke access, and what is the best practice for role hierarchy. Please pardon me if I miss some spellings. Okay, now let me add a new slide here. Okay. Do you guys know what is RBAC called? RBAC. What is RBAC? Okay. So basically, RBAC is a role-based access control. Role-based access control. So in Snowflake, we'll create roles, we'll create users, and we'll assign those roles to users. So in summary, what I would say, roles control access, not users directly. Please try to understand the relationship here. Roles control access, not users directly. Users are assigned roles. Like for users, users are assigned roles. Like we'll assign users, we will assign users role, and then roles are granted privileges on objects. Correct? Let me reiterate it. Okay, no problem. So first of all, we have covered RBAC. Like what is RBAC? RBAC is role-based access control. To make you feel good, like we'll cover some theory on RBAC, like what exactly RBAC does. So basically, RBAC is security framework that defines user permission based on the job functions, like such as analyst, financial analyst, what kind of data these users they can view, admins, developers. Okay, rather than assigning permission directly to individuals, this centralized approach simplifies access management, ensure consistency, and reduce administrative overhead. So, what is the core principle of RBAC? Like, core principle is to grant privileges to a role, then grant that role to one or more users. Okay, so let me explain you this using uh, flow diagram, which will be easy to understand. Okay, so first of all, privileges. Let me draw a diagram. Okay, and then let me draw it. First of all, pardon me if I misspell something. Okay, then roles. Okay, this I will delete, and then we have users. This is user one. This one is user two and user n. Okay, so when I say privileges, it are like basically select whatever we do in the SQL, insert or delete. Okay, so these are the privileges. So on the roles, we'll create like for a database scenario, like for database, we'll create a read only kind of role and a read write role. Okay, when I say read only, it has only the privileges of select, privilege of select on object. When I say object, object is database here. I will say DB. Okay, so like user one will be read only user, and then user two will be like having privilege of read write. Likewise, we can create. Got it? The concept? Hmm? Okay. Now, uh, before going into the practical, let me summarize this. What RBAC is here. Think of these roles and everything is like a job description in the company. Admin, developer, viewers. Each role has specific permissions. Okay, got it? So we have uh, some default roles basically in the Snowflake, which are really helpful. Okay, let me draw a shape to give you the understanding of what are they. Okay. First one is org admin. Okay, this is the like organization level access. Can do changes at the organization levels. Like this will be rarely used. And then we have account admin. This is the highest user level. Okay, highest role in the hierarchy of Snowflake, account admin. Then we do have security admin. Okay, then we do have sysadmin, and then we do have public. Yeah. This is like from public to, the flow is like from public to, oh, this was not the correct. The access flow is like, mm, so these are the default rules. So each has some, sorry for the delay. I got a couple of calls, so I have to stop the recording. So this is the hierarchy. Like, first of all, we have the account admin role, which is the highest role in the organization. Before that, we have org admin also, okay, which is like managing all the organization related stuff. Now, account admin is like highest role, manages account level settings. Okay. Then we do have in the flow we have security admin. So when I say security admin, it will manage users and roles. Okay. And then we have sysadmin. Sysadmin is basically is going to manage objects like warehouse, database, and schema. And we have user admin who is going to manage users only. We have public, which is like minimal default role. Every user has it. And then we have custom roles, like we are the roles that we are going to create. So this is the hierarchy. I picked this diagram from the Snowflake documentation. We'll go through it like uh, in the documentation. We'll see like how these roles and how they works. Okay. So enough of the theory. We'll dive into practical, like I believe in practical things. Like if you do practice, it will best for you to understand. Okay. Now let's head over to screen one where I have started. I had logged into Snowflake. Let me open that screen. Yeah, it is open already. Now here what we'll do to understand the concept of roles and users, we'll create some small project wherein we create one demo database and we'll create one table, and then we insert some data in the table, and then we'll create users, read only and read write. Okay, so read only will be able to only read the data from the table, and read write will be like able to perform the operations on the table. Okay, so first let me create the database. The syntax for creating database is like SQL queries only. Here we are going to use. Okay, so create or replace a database demo underscore db. Let me execute it. So shortcut for execution the commands is like control enter. It will execute the command. Okay. Now demo db has been created. So at the left side of your panel, you will be able to see the databases. Here there's a refresh button. Just click on that button. You'll see demo db database has been created. So there are like couple of by default schemas which will comes with demo db. These are like used by Snowflake database to do the real-time analysis on the database. Okay, it will collect some metrics under it. Now let's go ahead and create a schema. Create or replace schema. I will say demo demo schema. Okay. Schema has been created. Let's refresh it. See, using UI also you can do it, but I'm comfortable with the query. So how you can do it? Let's see, Database Explorer. See, from here you can create the database. Just add name comment is optional. You can create a database. Schema also you can create. The schemas are there. You can create on schema and give the name and create. So using UI also you can do that. Let me go back to worksheet. Table also using UI you can create it. Now create or replace table. Name I would do like demo table or sample table, whatever it is. Okay. But before that, we need to give the schema reference here. Like, we're using this table, like what are the tables that we're using, it will show here. So if you're working in the production database, you need to make sure like use this keyword, use database demo underscore db. Make sure you execute the statement so that the correct database will be there. Like what are the changes you are doing it. So demo underscore schema dot sample underscore table. Okay, this table I'm going to create sample table. Okay, I will give id as first variable, make it number, name as in string. Okay, and then value as a number. I will make it auto increment. Okay, auto increment id. Also will give timestamp. Okay, so you will see the created underscore add. This would be like timestamp underscore 27. Okay, so it will give you the timestamp like when the columns are created. So default will be like current timestamp. Okay, done. Let's create this table. Table has been created. Let's see. Under demo schema, the table should be there like sample. Under tables, sample table is there. Now, let me insert something in this table. Okay, I insert into table. Schema is demo underscore schema dot sample underscore table. I only insert name and value. Okay, what are you going to enter? Item 1 value is 100. Item 2 value is 200. Item 3 Value is 300. Let me execute this. Unexpected value. Oh, it should be values. See, we have inserted 3 rows. So let me see, let me verify. So let's start from sample tab. I think I'm missing some table name or something. Let me try in schema name. Okay. Just because public was selected here, so that's why we're not getting the results. Now let me try it in the schema. See, it is very necessary to uh, roam around the UI. Like here, public schema has been selected, so that's why I was not able to see the results when I entered select star from table. Okay, so congratulations, data has been inserted into the table. Now the next step is data is there, we'll create roles now. Okay, so for this database, to summarize, we'll create some roles. Okay, and then users. We'll assign these users, these roles are read only, read write, so that we can justify or verify or like, prove the point of our bank here. So what is the syntax of creating roles? Same, create or replace role. I will say demo underscore read only. Enter. Role has been created. So Control C, create or replace role. Read. See, it is suggesting because I tried to create these roles before that, but I forget to start the recording. So it is showing us these roles are there. Okay. Now in the diagram we do have uh, database is there, we have table, and we have roles now. So what is the next thing? We need to give grant privileges to these roles. Okay, how will you do that? So grant usage first on database. What is the database name? Demo underscore db to role, I think. Okay, demo underscore read only. Let's see this box. We have granted usage on database to this demo underscore ro role, correct? And do the same thing for read write. Statement got executed. Okay, so now the next step has been done. If I pull out our PPT. Okay, go back here. So we have created a database, we have created table. Okay, we have created roles. Okay, we have given privileges to this privileges to those roles. Okay, we have granted privileges, like we need to go ahead, like what kind of privilege that role can do. So we'll do that now. Okay, let me switch back to our Snowflake UI. We have granted usage for that role on the database. Now the next step is schema. Also we need to grant usage. Yeah, because under that schema the table is there, so we need to grant the usage on schema as well. Usage on schema demo underscore schema to role demo underscore read only. Okay. Read write. So what has been done? Grant usage on database and schema has been done. Now privileges came. Like what kind of privileges we need to give. Okay. So first of all, we'll go with read only kind of one. Okay. Grant. This is read only, so we select only. Select on all tables. You can select specific tables also in the scheme. All tables in schema demo underscore schema. The practice should be, we should give db name also here. Demo underscore db dot demo underscore schema. Okay. To role demo underscore read only. So let me write down grant select, like this is read only on all tables in schema demo db like schema to role. Okay, I think this should work. Okay, now the same thing we'll do for the rewrite rule. Okay, grant select insert delete yes no update truncate. So let me concentrate what we guys were doing. We guys were granting select insert delete update truncate on all tables, on all tables in schema demo underscore db dot demo underscore schema to role demo underscore read write. Okay, let me try this. Statement executed. Okay, so now so far what we have done, we have created a table, We create database first, we created schema, and then we have created table. We have inserted some data in the table. We have created some user defined like some roles, custom roles. We have given read privileges, which will like basically select on that database and read write. Got it? So far clear? Okay. Now we'll create user. One read only user and read write user. Okay. We'll assign that user. Okay. Now let me try to use this console for creating users. Or should I use UI only? Let me use UI only, okay? Create user if not exist. What is the username? Demo underscore read only. Okay. Password is your password 123 star. Okay. Default role I will give our read only role demo underscore r. Okay. Let me try this. Default underscore or some syntax I missed here. Default underscore, I think. Let us try. Error should comes like you cannot build a error prone system. If you get error, you will be able to learn something out of it. Okay. So we have created demo read only role like user. Sorry. Let me create another user. Demo read write. Password I will save and read write. Your password 123 star. The UI is getting changed so far. Admin accounts, admin content, billing integration. Where are the users? Governance and security with there. Here users are there. So initially this is my by default user. Now we have created these two users. You can see in the UI. In the roles also we have created like we have covered in the PPT like default roles account admin, org admin, sysadmin, user admin, security admin, public are there. Okay. This is one more Snowflake learning role which will be basically for the learning purpose only. So we have created these two roles, demo underscore read only and demo underscore read write. Okay. Now let us get back to our worksheet. We have created users also. Now I will grant those roles to these users. Okay. grant. This is pretty much optional because default role we have given. Let's see. Grant role demo underscore read only to user demo underscore read only. Okay, same will happen with read write, read write. Okay, let me execute this. Spelling mistake. So far, as per our project and as per our planning, we have created everything. Okay, let's verify. Let's verify. Like show this one. Like I like to use the command prompt, but you can use UI also. Like I had shown you, like show database. The database has been created. Schema has been created. Data is also there. From here also you can see the data. You can view the data. Table definition is there. Do the data preview. You will be able to see the data. Okay, and from here also you can load the data. Like if something comes in bulk loading, you can attach the file from here and do the bulk loading from manual way. Like using manual way, you can do the bulk loading also. Okay, verification has been done. Everything is in place. Now we will use roles and test it. Okay, first we will do read only. Use role name underscore read only. Oh, first I need to switch the roles, I think. Oh. I'm account admin. Let me do this first. Okay. So myself, let me assign those roles so that I can switch instead of logging in and logging out. Demo read only grant. Demo read write. So what you can do, like you can log out from this screen and log in using that user. That would be the best, huh? Instead of switching the roles. This one we can also do, like switching roles. But let me do login and log out so that it will be clear for you guys. Let me note it down, the username and password somewhere so that it will be useful for me to route again front and back. New slide, delete this and paste it here. Okay. Now let me sign out from here. It's taking some time to log in back again. So what is the username? We have copy pasted somewhere. This one is demo underscore read only. The password is your password 123. Sign in. Demo underscore read only. And the password is I think I missed. See, I logged in using new user. This one is read only. Okay. Now let me see the project first. What we'll see as a part of database and everything. Okay. Snowflake DB. Seeing the database also here. Table is there. Okay. Now, just to verify, I will do select star. Okay. Select database here, like use database demo underscore db. See, demo underscore schema. From here also you can do it. Now, select star from sample underscore table. You will be able to view this data, okay, because you have granted select on this. Now, if I want to drop this table, will I be able to drop table sample underscore table? You should not, because we don't have that much of privileges. Got it? Now, if I want to insert something, insert into sample underscore table. Okay. Name and values. Values as in item 4 and value is 400. Okay, let me execute this. Unexpected error. Okay, this is value actually. Again, I missed it. Sorry for the typo. Let me enter. Insufficient value. You see that? Good. Now let me sign out from this role, this user again. Again, let me log in back to the read write where we can insert some values in the table. Okay. Username is this and password is your password 123 star. Notice. See, logged in. You have created users for this account. You have logged in. Congratulations. It's all big, okay? Now let me go back to project and worksheets. Add a worksheet. You'll be able to see the databases here also. I may be able to create multiple databases in ACCOUNTADMIN and you will be only see whatever the granted databases are there. You'll be only able to see that only. So this is the magic of RPack. Okay. Now we have selected demo DB and demo schema. Now we'll do select star from table sample underscore table. Okay. You'll be able to view the data. Correct. Now insert into sample underscore table name comma values what item 4 and value is 400. You should do this. Warehouse is not selected. Let me select the warehouse. This looks okay. One row has been affected and let me do the select stop. See, item 4 has been inserted. Got it? So this completes your demo. Let me sign out. Let me stop the recording. So let me quickly recap what we had covered in this tutorial. Like we have started with the Vario, like virtual warehouse is remaining like what it is. So let me cover it also. Sizes, roles we have covered, default roles, create users and roles. The demo is complete, just virtual warehouse thing is remaining. Okay. So let me show you what are the warehouses. Okay. So basically, like the concept of warehouse is like we are processing something, okay, using virtual warehouses. Okay. I will show the demo like how to create and delete and update and everything about the warehouses. So why warehouses are required? Warehouses are required for queries as well as all the DML questions, including loading the data into table for everything. Like you saw the error earlier, like when I executed the insert query, the warehouse was not selected. So I need to select the warehouse. Okay. A warehouse is defined by its size as well as the other properties, which will help you to control and automate warehouse activities. Okay. So we'll see like how the warehouse is getting created, what are the sizes are, and how many consumptions each warehouse is done. Okay, so warehouse sizes are basically started with x small, and it will go up to I think 6x, and evenly the credit per hour will be charging, like x small will charge you 1 credit per hour, whereas small 2 credit per hour, medium 4 credits per hour, large like 8, like likewise it will increase. Okay, so based on the workload, you need to select the warehouse size. Okay, there is also a feature like auto suspension and auto resume. You can select the time for that warehouse. Okay, so let me log in back to my Snowflake account using my um, account admin role so that I can create the warehouse for you. So this is where warehouse for you, like for running the queries you need warehouses. Basically, if you remember the architecture of Snowflake, we have database at the bottom, and then we have like query processing. The query processing is happening using virtual warehouses, and then we have cloud layer. Okay, let me log in. We'll see from where we can create the warehouses using UI and using SnowSQL. Also, you can create it, but we'll prefer the UI approach. Most of the things got changed here. Okay, use some rules. In the compute, we have warehouses. So here you can create the warehouse. Okay, name this demo underscore warehouse. This warehouse is for demo project. See, Jane, some Jane is also came in, like I was not talking about. Small pop-up noise. We'll go with the default setting. The sizes are there, like 1 credit per hour, 2 credit. The rates are there, like basically 1 credit is equal to $1 or $2 something. Like it is based on the Snowflake edition also. Like how many dollars we need to pay for the credit consumption. So I said X small. Auto resume is there, auto suspend is there. Like after 5 minutes of any activity, it will auto suspend. I will make it one multi-cluster warehouse. Okay, create a warehouse. For every one minute, it will be like if any activity is there, it will suspend automatically. So that is it about warehouses. We'll cover a lot of things. I'm trying to prepare one small project on the ETL load, wherein we will utilize AWS account as well. We will load the data. We'll create the ETL pipeline basically from AWS S3 to Snowflake. We'll load data in S3, and then from Snowpipe, we'll load the data automatically. Okay. Whenever new file comes under the S3 bucket, it will automatically pull that data from S3 to Snowflake. We'll do the demo.